we go in to the final battle. Let me introduce the final challenger from Michigan State. In the green, Fish, the PH, and we'll see if he adds a D to it in Protoss. And the other side, we have, well, it said his ID was Robin, but it's Zhao. I'm gonna try to remember Robin, because he wrote it down as Robin, unless somebody tells me otherwise. So, Robin! For University of Michigan Wolverines. They were down, but they're not out. The last hope. Will he follow Sparkle Hands in victory? Or will he be the final nail in the coffin of defeat? We will see. Let's see first what these players had to say as the probe battle happened. Fish, his commentary. His race is Protoss. His favorite professional player, Hearthstone. His nerf, he wants to nerf disruptors. They have too much power to swing games against all three races, including Protoss. So agreeing with some of his enemies. The Disruptor. Just a pain in general. On the other side, Robin. His favorite player is Zhao. That's I'll give him some credit there. That's a niche choice. Feel his micro is very good. Several years ago, when he's not famous, felt he could only do one build order. And then in parentheses, this is a joke. This is just like me, a low Masters player who only knew one board. Okay, you guys gotta just read it how it's written. So, he can only do one build order. It's a joke. This is just like me, a low Master player who at the time only knew one build order. This is not a joke. So I start to practice my micro and learn from Zhao. Zhao made me understand the power of Glaive Adepts. I cannot win against Zerg with Adepts. Is because I suck instead of Zerg Imba. So a little bit of self-effacement there for our Protoss player. And then, I think the broken units are related to your MMR. At my current level, Vipers are broken. They counter everything from Protoss. When I try to use feedback, the Zerg players made a lot of Overseers and blend them into the Viper crowd. There's no way to accurately click under pressure. My conclusion is there's no way to defeat Zerg with a pure ground army. Lurker Viper is OP. But Adepts, on the other hand, 2 Adepts in the base, a classic tactic. I couldn't even finish reading that essay by the time this game might already be over. As Fish let 2 Adepts into his base, and now he's letting his probe count drop. As, oh my god. Okay, well, it's bad. It's really bad. You lost 11 probes. Well, there's now a hard wall, which... Oh no! Oh no! The Adepts are gonna get in again! Oh no! He canceled the battery! Well, he's gonna run away. He might pick up an Adept. Did he see the Stargate? Does he know? I mean... He knew there was a Stargate, so he went to the main, but the Oracle's still gonna murder a fuck ton of probes. I'm sorry, a heck ton. Well, 6 kills. He can't decide which probes he wants to murder. He gets 8 more probes, so... It's bad. It's really bad. Like, Phoenixes kill Oracles, but... not instantly. Well... 33 to 19 probes in favor of the Wolverine. It's, well, the Phoenixes also can kill probes, though. Maybe a little less overwhelmingly. Uh-oh. Not again. Here we go again. The Stalkers. They turn around. We cancel the Adept Shades. I don't think he cares. I got he's just going in. Just going for it. He's not going to get nearly as many this time, I think, but... 4 probes. I mean... It's not costing him that much. I think that's the point of diminishing returns. I think 4 probes for 2 Adepts is when it starts getting a little questionable. But Phoenixes can't lift the 3rd Nexus. Wait, is that a Stalker tight wall? I don't think so. It's a bit of a weird angle, but he should be able to get Stalkers out. I will say, like, some credit for picking Zaun as your favorite, too. That's how you know they didn't just pick... not that Harstem is bad, but low-hanging fruit. Or high-hanging, well, he's Dutch, so... Zaun is actually kind of blew me away. I see it, too, already. The YOLO Adepts, the, just reckless expand, but with a little bit more behind it. Blink is done. Still not... Like, Stalkers are not great against Phoenixes, but Phoenix is also not great against Stalkers. Just... Oh my god! It was a Stalker tight wall. He kills his own Cyber Core. Oh. Oh. So literally only Adepts could get in. Stalkers could not get out. Ooh. Not ideal. Phoenix is starting to get... He's just going to absorb the losses. And let the Phoenixes run out of energy, essentially. The fact that the Stalkers didn't come to defend already gives away where this is going. Is there a chance, Fish? Oh, he's going to try to get the Prism. Is it worth it? Like, even if he gets it, that's a lot of Stalkers. You don't want to lose it. He gets the Prism. All right, he lost 2 Phoenixes, bruises others. That's still a lot of units of Void Ray on the way. There's just not that much production. 3 gateways are about to finish, but charge is done. +1 completed. Picking up some Stalkers. But the Phoenixes themselves get knocked down. Robin. Game 1. 8.5 minutes. Pretty long for a PvP. That early damage was too much. You can't let... We've learned this many moons ago. You can't let 2 Adepts in your base. 2 Adepts... It doesn't matter what race you play. 2 Adepts is enough. Well, actually it does, because Adepts 2-shot probes and 3-shot SCVs. They 2-shot drones and probes, but 3-shot SCVs. So Terrence, once again, Imba.
Resubscription confirmed.
President Lamar of the Oceans.
Thanks.
Thank you, Diplomat.
Diplominator is chilling for 23 months.
Well, it's all on the line. Fish gonna wall off the natural again. Always a risky proposition. A lot less room for error, as we saw last game. Though, if you do correctly wall it off and you're able to deal with anything like Adepts, it makes it a lot easier to hold on to your expansion. But you can't let 2 Adepts in your base. Probe high five. Oh, nope. Probe. Just a little smooch. It's considered rude to bring minerals, but fish doesn't care. Yep, those are rocks. On the other side, well, gets the pylon block on the expand. Convinced of it. Actually, pylon before he gets the cyber core, but at the same time, fish doesn't have a cyber core either. Oh, you can't delay that cyber core. It's very important because you know the other Protoss can have a cyber core too. So every second you don't have one is it adds up. Probe getting chased. Still a zealot building. There's the Nexus. I won't be surprised. Oh, double stalker, not adepts. Does he just... That probe didn't go far. What are you up to? An interesting position. Well, Robin, not so interested in expanding. I think we can commit to saying that. Definitely less expansion-minded. Shield battery on the way. Stargate at the wall. The Stalker heading out. He's scouting. It's not quite where he needs to be. Oh my god. Well, in case you didn't know how committed he was, he hard walls off his mate. So, there are no probes besides the one at the proxy outside. So that, yeah. Now we see Stargate being chrono boosted, robotics facility being built. Priorities are there for fish. 2 stalkers versus 1, gonna try to drain that battery energy. There's no energy for overcharge, by the way. Not at the moment. Oracle comes out, second stalker. Wait a second. Bit of an issue here. Oh, Robin biting off a little more than he can chew. There should be energy for an overcharge. Yeah, momentarily. There's only the one gate, and warp gate is not yet done. Orb prism on the way. Fish holding strong so far. But blink will be done in about 10 seconds. And that, well, that'll be the first decider. There will be an overcharge, assuming he doesn't waste the chronos. There's a stalker. There are 2 stalkers. Wow, they actually kind of blend in. He could just blink past, potentially. The Void Ray. Oh, the shield battery. Warp gate's not quite done. Target's down a stalker. Void Ray's out. Where's the overcharge? Oh, he's blinking away. He's not fighting. He's blinking. He didn't use the overcharge. Somehow he gets away with it. The Oracle on the other side. Is he going to try to burn through the probes? He goes straight for the battery, which is actually probably the best choice here. And after that, of course... Oh, where's the overcharge? Oh my god! There it is! But it's too late for the Void Ray. And too late for the Stalker. It's just too late. Another Void Ray in production. The probes. An Immortal! To save the day! The Oracle burned through. The Immortal at the last second. And Fish is up 23 probes. He just needs to live a little longer. The overcharge was used. The Void Ray was killed. The Stalker count dwindles. The Oracle doesn't have the energy, but the shield battery was... Oh, he just blunks on him. He blunks on him. Is it enough? Another Void Ray is about to pop out. That Void Ray could turn the entire tide of this game. Void Ray's out. Target fire's there. The Stalkers... A Zealot is trying to get involved. But Fish holds the door. And it might just be enough. The Oracle's still burning through probes. There's a hard wall now, and with one unit. Oh, he's blinking over the top. Another Immortal's out. And I think the Spartans will hold the gate. By that much. It's close. Match point. We're going to Starchild. And it begins. Well, once I get invited. The suspense. We've played a lot of matches to get here. It comes down to one Protoss versus Protoss on the Team Liquid map contest map Starchild. So it's gonna be decided on a map that neither player has probably played at all. Well, it's time. Yeah, these players got together at their schools. If we could link the Discords. We had an interview earlier with the team captains, but I'm sure they'd be happy to link you. And organizing from there. I'm not sure how much is in person. I know...
Game paused.
A few years ago, I actually cast it in person. And just to make it more dramatic, we're gonna restart. I forget what the issue is. I've heard of the issue, but I forget why. So I'm just remake the match. I'll invite. I've seen that a couple times. Alright. We'll see. If it's still screwed up, we're gonna continue to have that drama. Somebody give Sparkle Hands a sub so we can link the Discord. It seems like we're good to go. And one more time. The last match, assuming no draw, in the top right. The last chance for the Wolverines. Xiaomo, aka Robin. No. And then for the Michigan State Spartans with a stronghold by one unit and plenty of probes. It is Fish. Pro battle! Once again, the Cybercore much quicker for Robin. He's been the aggressor in both games so far, to varying amounts of success. I really did think the Blink had a good opportunity to win, but Fish with the solid hold, he pulled the probes, he held on to the battery overcharge so long. It ended up working out. Fish not trying any sort of early expand this time around. I think now confident that he can play a defensive game. Stalkers versus Adepts already sets the tone in the early game gateway choices. The probe still gonna battle it out. Ah! Gets the scouting pylon. Usually just used to scout what comes out of the gates. Yep, those are stalkers. Should cancel momentarily. A Nexus. But okay, alright. Quite a split here. It's the Adepts for Robin. Whereas it's a Stargate and a bunch of Stalkers for Fish. So the Adepts kind of masking any other tech. He throws the shade in, but the probe is ready with the... Is that on point? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it's a disaster! The Adepts get in! Oh, he has to recall! Oh, it was off center. But the recall was quick enough that... Wait, did he see the Stargate? He did not see the Stargate. Oh... The recall was very quick, and it's enough to shut this down. Though, on the downside here, for the Michigan State player, it's a pretty significant delay of the Nexus, and he hasn't been able to come across the map. 3 Stalkers versus 5 Adepts is actually, I want to say the Adepts are slightly favored. Of course, if they weren't any Stalkers, they're very favored. Yeah, you can't, you're gonna lose that if you stick around. The Adepts could just shade, on top of it. Though more Stalkers are coming across, so not risking it. And Fish doesn't want to just let that expansion go up for free, though Robin was not building very many probes behind it, so it's about even so far. And there's no tech. It's just a robo that hasn't built anything yet, whereas there's a Stargate done for Fish. Oracle. Wow, that's a great looking Oracle in the green there. It really fits the whole Oracle theme. Adepts don't want to chase. Yeah, they don't want to stay too far away from the Stalkers either. And Fish is happy to do anything he can to distract. There's a shield battery in the main. Yeah, I think this time Fish correctly realizing that he's not going to really kill probes by burning through the battery this time. The Adepts are chasing the Stalkers, but actually they kind of just tap him on the shoulder. But what a save! Oh! He slams the gate into the wall, and Fish prevents the Adepts from ransacking his mineral line and keeps the dream alive. I mean, credit to Robin. He adjusts quickly. The Oracle, though, finds the Adepts. Gonna burn through one. Perfectly designed to deal with this. Gets 3 of the Adepts. And Fish right now is playing a great game. He's shut down the Adepts at every turn except the first one. He was able to adapt there. The Oracle is providing vision. Getting rid of those pesky shades. And overall, our closest mid-game so far. While there's no prize except bragging rights on the line. It's been over 4 hours to get here, so. Do you throw all your team's work away? Or do you validate it? That's what's on the line here. Robo. Wait, that's his first Robo, yeah. Charge is first for Robin. Blink. Oh, Blink is the choice for his opponent. Fish opting heavily on the Stalkers. Quite a split. Blink is already done, which means he could potentially get aggressive. There are some Immortals out here. A Disruptor... I'm sorry, I almost said a Disruptor Bay. I'm sorry. No, I was right the first time. Disruptor Bay is on the way. The army moving out. There's not that much here to defend. You really don't want to lose the third for free. Robin blocks in. There's no charge yet. Warps in a couple more Stalkers. There's just one Immortal. Oh, a little bit of off-center attack. He's kind of targeting, looking for the Immortal. Blanc's on top of it. Probes are pulled. There's not that much here. More Stalkers coming down. With the probes, some Zealots. No charge, though. The charge is really the decider on this. He really needs those charge slots. He has to retreat. Not ideal. Oracle in the main, overcharging, but it can't shield itself. And the Oracle gonna burn through Fish. Now going for the probes. Oh, he's gonna get 7, 8. And the numbers are racking up here. He found the opportunity. He overcharged the battery, and he thought that was the end of it. But Fish persevered. And now, this started with Fish getting most of his probes murdered by Adept Oracle. And now, Robin 2 games in a row. His probes suffering at the same hands. But, Robin's also building double Robo Disruptor. Fish, in his what unit should be nerfed, said the Disruptor as a Protoss because of its ability to swing all 3 matchups. Since I asked those players partially for time fill. He thinks it's just a bit out of hand. So, well, we'll see. Going for charge first means no real mobility. The Disruptor will be revealed despite not being revealed. An observer gonna spot it momentarily. He could build some Phoenixes. There's 2 Ruptors here, 1 bad Blink. And this game can turn. Of course, the Disruptors are just as dangerous to Robin's units as they are to his opponents. The only unit that doesn't take damage from the Ruptor are friendly Ruptors, so those charge lots in for a bit of a hectic ride here. Wow, Fleet Beacon, 2 more Stargates on the way for Fish. A strong and direct response, but trying to supersede the ground dominance of the Ruptors by going straight for the air. Couple Zealots trying to block this up. Beautiful positioning. And Robin actually gonna shut that down for now. Bit of an awkward fight there. Only 2 Ruptors so far. Not like the bare bones. Blink's about to finish. Robin has recovered. Oh, the block! He blocks in! Another shot! Point blank, though! That's a lot of damage! Blink is now done. Oh, I don't know. Like, he got both the Ruptors, but at what cost? Oh, God. Things. Whoa. Okay. All right. And, meanwhile, some of the Zealots getting caught. Robin turning the supplies around. And remember, this is during the transition into air. There's really not... He hasn't been warping in too many ground units. A bunch of charge lots here. No more Ruptors, though. The upgrades are +1 for each side. Down goes the Oracle. Select all army definitely seeing some use here. The assimilators will draw some fire. That's a lot of charge lots to deal with without splash damage. Some charge lots for Fish. He's got to hold the line. He's getting +1 air, but he's not building any air. Reinforcements from both sides. They both have money in the bank. They just don't have that many gateways. Only 7 versus 6. That's not enough, boys. Oh, the rest of the money just going to go to tuition, I guess. 2 carriers on the way. Charge lots. The charge lot count here for Robin. He's got a Ruptor on the back line. Looking, he fires a shot. The blink, not quite there. Kills some zealots as well, but the stalker count is dwindling. The boys, the probes have to be pulled. Overcharge was already used. The Archons grinding through the probes. And the carriers have not yet arrived. Robin turning things around. Fish has to pick his battle here. The carriers might make the difference, and they do have +1. But there's still a Ruptor. Fish is running out of real estate here. Another shot. That was the only shot, thankfully, here for Fish. Any more, and it might be almost impossible to engage. Oh, no. Another Disruptor wanders in. Those carriers have a lot of weight on their shoulders. There's not that much anti-air. Some Archons, some Stalkers. We'll see. The Disruptors are here. I'm sure he's going to do some fadeaway shots. He's waiting for it. The carriers have arrived. He blocks forward. He gets one Ruptor. He turns it around. Air ball. And Robin warping in some more Stalkers. He's turned that probe lead upside down, and now Fish definitely has a bit of a frown. The gateway count, 9 and 10 now, as they both added on, but the Disruptors. Will the carriers be high enough in number to zone these out? Right now, carriers 4 and 5. That's a big reinforcement there. We're getting to the carrier count. You can't reliably fight, at least from the ground. It's not quite there. The Disruptors could wipe out the ground army, but you can't blink in and then fire the Ruptors. Not reliably. This observer from Fish spots the army the whole time. Somehow it survived. I don't know how, but... There's a couple Zealots doing what they can. He can't really afford much more. He got the Prism! He got the Prism. Immediately remade by Robin. That base on the left side. Will Fish be able to defend it? The Archons are stumbling in. He's getting the pylons here. The Disruptors know where the army's coming from. Shots fired. Blinks away, but blinks into the Ruptor hits. More shots! It's just the carriers. He's fighting. The carriers are getting targeted. Down to 3. Down to 2. It's not enough. The Wolverines hunting down the carriers. Fished out under 100 supply. It goes to 15 minutes in a PvP for Game 3. But at the end of the day, it looks like Robin able to play that full spread. Fish tried to go carriers a little too quick. And unlike his Metal League teammates, Robin not falling prey to it. It will be a marginal victory. And any blue victory is marginal in Michigan, but I think they'll take it. The Wolverines win 4-3. The closest series at the top end. I'll give a lot of credit to the player. Those are great games, especially for PvP. The mirror matchups. Great job to everyone. And of course, all the links. This was a Bronze to Masters match, making sure everybody gets a chance. That means if you have a chance, sign up. Not just Michigan State, but plenty of schools have Starcraft clubs. So don't hesitate. Probably Discord is the easiest way, or, like in person somehow. I'm not sure how that works, but like... The Wolverines will win 4-3. By that much. And if they don't have a club, well, guess whose turn it is to start one? We'll summarize the matches. We had our first match was, it was Emaps versus me. And I think Emaps won. Right? That was so long ago. That was ancient history. In the Gold League. And then, in bronze, the beautiful display that was Maximos in his, like, second day of StarCraft against Rayboy. Surprisingly close, but not that close. We had Zwagaru versus Elindriel, where we found the power of Protoss to be quite strong. We had Luke versus Gattaca, where we found the same. As the Zerg players suffering from heavy Zergling addiction, not stacking up so great against Archons and Carriers. We had Luz Theron up against Yuri, which was certainly a series, but Luz with a pretty one-sided victory. And then the Terrans, Sparkle Hands and Crimson. Their commentary on the game almost as exciting as the match itself, with the Marauder cheese and the siege tank battles, and then of course we ended with Fish versus Robin. And you saw what happened there. So we'll bring the captains on one more time to talk about the matches, and then if you have any questions, put them in the chat. So. Good. We did it. Great job. Well, that was pretty close.
Yeah, it was insanely close.
You guys, actually, one more time, if you could introduce yourselves. We'll start with Double Delete.
All right. Hey again. I am Double Elite. I am the competitive director of Starcraft II at University of Michigan Esports.
I am Basilius Kermit. I am the president of MSU RTS.
And there you go. And the first thing, some people even asking, in fact, someone I think was around Michigan or one of the Michigans, but how can you get in contact with either just Basilius?
So the best way to get in contact with the esports community at MSU is to just go ahead and join the General Esports Club Association Discord. If you want, I can probably send a link in chat if that's something you would like. And yeah.
And Double Delete?
Yeah, so for us, we're under the umbrella of University of Michigan Esports, so join the Discord at discord.gg/umich-esports and get the Starcraft II role, or any role you'd like.
Yeah, we got the Discord for you, Mish. Let Kermit post things.
I just got a message from your...
How dare you? Yeah, go ahead. So, a bit of a roller coaster. You guys, first credit, good job on picking it. So that way the matches were about as close to even as we were going to get. The intent was for everybody to be around the same MMR, correct?
Yep. Yeah, last time was slightly different, but we tried to get people of correct MMRs this time.
I did enjoy the I thought the pro players / like what you want to nerf. I'm glad the Terrans came through on that one.
Oh yeah, they came through beautifully on that.
If you didn't put the races next to them, I think we would have very much still known.
Sure.
But I was excited to see the spread of players as well. Like, who had Maximus? Was that you, Vim?
That was us, yes.
So what was the process
director
for that? That was the director of League, and you're like,
yes.
What was the thought process on that? You're like, we need a bronze player.
Yeah, we know each other IRL, so I just told him, come play StarCraft. We're going to put you in for MSU. And he was like, sure.
And, I mean, he, one of the most entertaining games for sure. I liked how...
Oh, definitely, yeah. I think he played decently.
Yeah, for someone whose second day it was, that was about as entertaining as you could expect. That was a true Bronze League hero. Thank you for bringing us that. And then, Kermit, you had a wide spread of players, but any thoughts of your Protoss players and how they did?
I don't really play much StarCraft. But
no, pretend you do. Pretend you do. This is the internet.
Automatically
yeah, of course. I thought they all played pretty well. Especially I think on both
Resubscription
sides.
confirmed.
But yeah,
Automatically relaying thanks.
I really enjoyed the last game.
Basileus
The last game was very
Terminus chilling
close.
for 1 month.
Now, hopefully that'll motivate some players, put a little more practice in the, well, this is becoming kind of a regular. When was the last time we played? Like, was it spring semester? Something like that?
Yeah, spring semester.
Well, for the next one, somewhere around then, I expect to see multiple Masters matches. All right, there's your motivation.
All
All
right.
you Metal League players out there. Any last comments? Any last thoughts? Start with Kermit.
I thought, yeah, I mean, I think we should do this again next semester, hopefully. And I'm looking forward to the next game.
Double delete.
Yeah, same as always. Thanks for putting this together. Thanks for casting. GG's all.
Thanks for having me. GG. Good luck. See you next time, guys. Congratulations, U of M, by that much. All right. That'll wrap it up. I'm going to put a pin in the end of it. Congratulations to the players. And I think we all had a lot of fun. There was a lot of... next time, I will definitely be making sure we have those... the questionnaire, I think, was good as well. For filling the rest of the downtime. You guys got to find some more Terrans. I need more time to fill. But thank you guys for watching. This entire thing will probably be on my second channel where we post things that are like 4 hours long. But I'll probably have a highlight or two on my main YouTube as well for those that missed any part of all the excitement and all the in between the excitement. So, congratulations.